At the beginning of this movie, where does the story pick up? Set the stage.
I don't know if I can do it. That's a very clever question, though. I like it. Yeah, how much can I get out of him? Just like the film is a first contact story, so it takes place when orcs first meet humans. So, knowing that, we're probably going to see a little bit of what life was like before they had met each other, and then when that first contact moment happens.
Are there orc lives, and do the orcs reproduce like humans?
You're very curious. You're very curious. There is an amazing. there is a actually look. There's a number of key characters on the orc side. Duratan and Orgrim Doomhammer, who are kind of buddies. Duratan has a wife by the name of Draka. Draka was played by an actress named Anna Galvin. All of the orcs will perform motion capture. Anna was extraordinary. Her part was actually written smaller, and we loved what she was doing so much. Her part grew over the course of making the film. She is a key, and I think great surprise that audiences are going to have watching the movie. A character that they didn't expect that they're going to love as much as they will.
So you're saying I ask good questions?
You ask very good questions. Yes.
Much of the movie was world building. I mean, obviously Warcraft is the world of Warcraft, yes. And I mean the VR that we just saw definitely kind of backed that up. I mean, was that a huge consideration that this was a kind of a world building thing?
A huge consideration and a huge attraction for me. You know, I'd made two films previously. One was very small. One was kind of medium small. But I loved the idea and opportunity of being the person to realize this universe that Blizzard had created over 20 years. So it was vast, and it required so many different technologies. Gavin Bouquet was the production designer on the film and made some extraordinary sets that we used up in Vancouver where we shot. And then we had this wonderful work that Weta did, both creating all of the armor and the weapons for the film. And then ILM, who came in and did the post-production, the VFX, and they, using motion capture, created our orc cast. So there was a lot of technologies that were kind of had to fit together and work. It was a vast project, but that's why it's been 2.5 years that I've been working on it, and it won't be out for another 11 months.
Will Orgrim be green in the film, or is this about how he turns green?
Enough questions from you. No more plot-specific questions. He's not green there, is he?
That's right.
All right then. So, look,
is there a reason for that?
Green and how orcs become green is very important in the telling of this story.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. What is your own history with Warcraft? Were you a player?
Yes, I was. I've been playing since Orcs vs. Humans, which was a real-time strategy game 20 years ago. I have been a game player ever since I got my first Atari, I guess. And then I played on the Commodore 64 and the Amiga, and I got my first... They're amazing. Speedball 2, I should talk. Yeah, there were some amazing games. Dungeon Master and all the Baldur's Gate games, and and all the Cinemaware games. I even played It Came from the Desert, which there was a whole great series of games from Cinemaware. But that's not what you were asking. You're asking Warcraft. Yes, no, I've been playing since Orcs vs. Humans, all the real-time strategy games. I actually spent more time, I think, on the real-time strategy games than I got to spend on World of Warcraft, only because I was at college at the time. So when I was not working, I was playing World of Warcraft, and I had a clan that we ran. That actually, we used to play Ultima Online, which was a different game, and then we migrated from Ultima Online onto World of Warcraft. Like the whole clan went from one to the other. But we played a number of years. We played for a while on the vanilla sort of on beta, and then on the vanilla version of World of Warcraft. And then I kind of started to have less time to play as they started adding the sort of additional realms. So I was kind of more a vanilla World of Warcraft guy.